Hey guys, it's LynkPlaysGames. Welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I've played. Let me take these off a second. I have been dealing with a lot of stuff here lately. It's been very crazy finding time to record and edit, and then record some more and edit some more and work all these crazy hours. But I'm gonna get back into the swing of things, I promise. I've got Jello who's gonna hopefully help me start editing more. We'll see how it goes. If some of the video edits that you guys get to see are a little bit wonky and seem kind of different, it's probably because I'm not the one editing. But it's okay, he's gotta learn. Anyways, let's get into our life. Not at your school or from the country club your moms took you to. You had absolutely no idea who the woman was. What woman? The woman crossed the road towards you, and you were a little unsure whether you should stay put or go back into the house and lock the door. Some random woman coming walking towards me. I'm going in the house. Oh, it Cove's mom. How do you not recognize the hair right away? Hello. I'm sorry, was that presumptuous? I've heard about you, but you have no idea who I am, do you? You shook your head and she removed her sunglasses to reveal sparkly ocean blue eyes. All of a sudden, she seemed a little more familiar. My son lives here, my ex too. Yeah, that's Cove's mom. Alright, so she lifted a hand to point at the condo across the street. You guys might hear Jello in the background doing things. Had to open my door because somebody just has to be nosy. What you doing? Okay. You didn't know why you hadn't realized sooner that you'd gotten a good You didn't know why you hadn't realized sooner now that you've gotten a good look at her. She looked really young. Yeah. We'll go with that. It was almost hard to believe that she had a 13-year-old kid. She does look like she's in her 20s, but so does Cliff. So, anyways, no matter your thoughts on her, you still felt taken aback that she had appeared so suddenly. Cove mentioned she was coming, but you hadn't gotten the impression it'd be the very next day. She extended a hand this time for you to take. You studied the manicured fingers in front of her face and the assortment of bracelets that dangled from her wrist. That is quite a lot of bracelets. Okay, so Kira. I love her name. Can we talk about how precious the parents are? Obviously, I've played more so into this game. If you guys haven't seen my last playthrough of this game, or partial playthrough, because I lost that file, do check it out. Also, sorry, my stomach is growling at me. I'm hungry. It's almost dinner time. I'm gonna shake her hand because she's friendly. Okay. That I do. Cove has mentioned you to me before. It's nice to officially meet you. Aww. What has Cove said about me? I would be very concerned. Okay? Like, to know somebody has talked a lot about me, I'm just like, uh-oh. Hopefully all the good stuff only. Let's see. Nice to meet you too. The sound of a door opening and closing caught both of your attentions. When you turned towards the sound, it was to find Cove exiting his house. Oh yeah, look at them eyes. That's definitely... Okay, you just kind of figured his mom also would have been tall. But she was much more on the short side for an adult anyway. I thought you were gonna keep me standing out here all day. You try to catch Cove's eye as he walked towards you, but his gaze was firmly fixed on the sidewalk. He finally crossed the road and looked up. He gave you a pitiful look. After the way he had acted last night, you knew he must be feeling pretty mixed up about all this. You tried to wordlessly express that you understood. Cove and I are heading to town to grab something to eat while the snore is at work. First of all, Cliff is a hoot. I don't know why she refers to him as a snore. I guess maybe she's just more outgoing than him, but like, Cliff is not boring. He's been very entertaining this entire game. Like this part, and then like into the future that you guys haven't seen yet, or maybe you have, but it was also technically in the past. Ah. Okay. Okay, yeah, you should come. Of course, we'll run it by your parents first, responsibility and all that. It'll give me an excuse to meet them, which I need to do at some point. It's important to be neighborly if I'm going to be roosting on this street for the time being. Kira walked ahead towards your house and you hung back with Cove. Sorry about her. I really do want you to come. I don't want it to be just the two of us. Not right now. Fair. Parents aren't always the greatest. You leaned in closer and whispered while checking around for anyone who might hear. Did your dad know you were gone? Uh-oh. Okay, so Cliff did not notice. Great. Oh. It was supposed to be a surprise. And she's gonna be here all summer. You were surprised to hear that too. Cove sighed even heavier. I'll go with you if you really want me to. The two of you headed over to where Cove's mom had just knocked on your front door and stood behind her. You realized that she, like you, would have no idea that it was Cove's mom who was hanging with you. However, after blinking at the woman a couple of times and looking between her and Cove, the realization seemed to strike on her. I see you've met my kid. I'm guessing you already known Cove a while. Kira laughed and you and Cove exchanged looks at your parents' weird sense of humor. So awkward. Ah! Not me in Mom's face. Let me just... Ah! Both moms are here. I don't know why I didn't realize that. Probably because this one little widget thing. A head of purple-brown hair caught your eye as If I could talk, that'd be great. A head of purple-brown hair caught your eye as Ma popped up behind Mom, squeezing herself in between. Or in beside her. I can't read today. I need glasses. We have company. I was wondering what all the commotion was. She grinned excitedly at Kira. The two of them introduced themselves and shook hands. Hi, Lynk. Hi, Cove. Okay. There's no use hanging around in the doorway. Why don't you come in? I'd love to, but I promised to take my son out to eat and wouldn't want to hold you up with a surprise visit. Oh, I understand. You're welcome to stop by any time. I'll take you up on the offer when I can. Count on it. Would you mind too much if Lynk went with Cove and I? My treat. We won't be driving, just a quick walk down the road. That sounds nice. Hope you all have fun. Okay. I mean, kind of... Stomach won't stop growling. Kind of odd that they're just like, we've never met you before, but we'll trust you because we trust Cove and Cliff. she could be lying about being Cove's mom. She does not look old enough to be Cove's mom, but technically neither do these two. But, like, she looks like a teenager. Ah. You could tell that Cove really needed the support and you were ready to be there for him. Expect us back in an hour or two. Alright. Your parents waved goodbye at the three of you as you backed up onto the street. There was the sound of the front door closing behind you. I'm pretty positive I saw some restaurants when I was in the taxi not too far from here. Yeah, it's a tourist town, isn't it? There's lots of them around. So rude. It was kind of strange to see Cove give someone this much attitude. If he wasn't in the mood to be nice, he generally just kept to himself. Kira put her hands on her hips and smiled at her son. Well, you sound like the area expert. Do you have any recommendations for a place nearby? I feel like she's giving him the exact same attitude back, and I love that. Okay. What about you? Want to point me in the right direction? Sure, I have a couple of favorites. You've been to a lot of places in town, and there are a couple that stood out from all the rest. There's a Chinese restaurant that me and my family go to all the time. There's a tropical themed place that tries to be sort of fancy. Both sound like a treat. I'll leave it up to you to, or leave it to you to pick for us, since Cove is going through a phase over there. I will let Cove decide. I like the tropical place more. That's what I would have gone for too. Alright. I'm pretty sure in the last playthrough I did of this, we went to the tropical place as well. I wish I could chose the Chinese, but I wanted to see. Okay. The walk was about 15 minutes, and along the way, Kira asked a lot of questions about the area. Cove was quiet most of the time, so you ended up answering her instead. She explained that she lived in a large city, and she loved how peaceful and relaxing everything seemed in Sunset Bird. The restaurant was busy as usual, but luckily you were shown right to a small table. Okay. Let's see, to start, what would you all like to drink? Okay. Which flavor? Root beer. Always root beer with me. Not sponsored, but I should be. If I'm going for any kind of pop, it's typically root beer or cream soda, which is probably my bad habit. I have flavored waters that I drink, but I've been reaching for root beer a lot more here lately. Oops. Somebody doesn't stop me from misbehaving. He's not even listening. Pretty sure he's downstairs, but he probably could still hear me. You took a long sip of your drink and looked around the restaurant. Your small group checked over the menus, deciding what to order. Last time you came here, the dish you ordered was amazing. You wanted to order something different this time. Okay. Soon the meals too were ordered and the menus taken away. You glanced at the table surface, waiting to figure out what to say. Okay. His sour feelings today were unignorable. Instead of asking more open questions he'd brush off, Kira had mercy on her son and instead put her focus towards you. Oh, so no mercy for me. Okay. What's a few things that you're into? There's got to be something you do for fun, especially now that you're not buried in school assignments. Yes. Games are fun. I like to play video games. Don't know much about them. Maybe you could show me sometime. Card games, definitely. And board games. And I like to spend time on art. I like drawing. I create digitally. Painting. Sculpting. Visiting galleries. I want to do that more, but there's like nothing good around here. Other than like the one museum in Atlanta. Music. That's cool. You get to type in your own instrument. I'm just gonna say guitar. And piano. I've played the drums a couple of times, but I don't know what I'm doing. I also used to play ukulele. I have 2 of them. But I'm not gonna type it in. I'm just gonna put that I listen to it a lot. Awesome. Okay. You know what? I'm just for the chaos. She let out a sudden laugh. Cove gas beside you. Oh no. Oh. He whispered at you disapprovingly. Jesus. We spend time together when we can. I like it. Well, we have something in common. Ah. Oops. Oh no. I've gotten myself in trouble. I guess go to the beach. Swimming. Okay, it didn't say anything else. Cool. So what exactly did Cove say about me? Uh-oh. I can't tell you that. I didn't come all this way to embarrass my son too much. Kids are delicate at this age. He was trying not to pay attention, but you could tell he was uncomfortable. Alright. Cove hadn't told you much about her, and you were curious to know more about this woman who was such a big part of his life. I'm a writer for magazines and things. I keep people in the loop on what's worth seeing. It's good work. Blah, blah. Can't talk. Those are questions I don't want to ask. What do you like to do? Where do you live normally? Nevada. It's a beautiful place. Check it out if you can. I don't want to be nosy, but I kind of want to see the reaction. We'll do that. Oh, she brushed it off lightly. We're not gonna get nosy. I feel like I should, though. Ooh. Yikes. Flick the straw wrapper at him. It hit Cove in the nose. You had to bite down on your lip to keep from laughing. He cracked a smile and that made you feel a bit better. You two seem really cute together.
Seriously?
Why would you say that? I probably would react like that. Okay. Can you explain, please, why you've had a bug up your butt all day? You could have told me. Told you what? Oh. Didn't you invite me? You wanted me here with you. I do want you to be around, but I didn't know it would be like this. It's not the same and nobody said anything. We've both been gifted another Clifford surprise. Ah. You had no idea that his name wasn't just Cliff. Over 5 years, no one had ever called him Clifford until now. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
I'm sorry.
I can go home, Cove. We could still set up a normal trip to my place before the summer ends. I think I do want you to stay. I miss it when you're not there. Aw. I love how the parents are just like precious goofballs. That's great. Do you want to talk to your dad too? Oof. Maybe later, not today. Okay. She grinned at him before turning your way. And thank you. It's easy to act like a baby with your mom. It's harder to keep that up with your neighbor watching everything. Especially when you really care about what said neighbor thinks of you. Poor Cove. Just has to be embarrassed all the time by everybody. Okay, the three of you left the restaurant. Kira had paid the bill. You walked back to your neighborhood slowly. You had eaten so much by that time you were beginning to feel sleepy. It didn't help that lunch had already happened, or had happened late in the sky. The sun was already beginning to descend from the sky. Eventually you reached your street. Someone was there to greet your group upon arrival. Ah, the troublemaker himself. Oof. Jesus. The two walked past him into the condo without sparing another word. Despite the summer heat, their shoulders were cold. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Yeah. He rubbed the back of his neck with a crooked smile, but his eyes were soft as he looked on after them. He's so much like his mom, don't you think? You gave a vague nod, not sure what he was expecting you to do. He nodded back more energetically. Have a nice night. With that, Cove's dad disappeared to join the others inside. It was your turn to go home now. Summer hadn't started off all how you imagined it would have, though it turned out to set the tone well. Having Kira in the neighborhood was a new experience, not only for you and Cove, but also both of your families, and a dull moment was rarely had. I am going to end this video here. We are going to eventually get into step 2. I really do like playing Our Life. It is such a great series. I will be getting back into it more here in a bit. What? Look at this. Being a dork instead of coming up here. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.